Hi, this is Robert with Jiggle Media Design. Today we're going to look at the Concrete 5 content management system. We'll be looking at ways that we can add files to a Concrete 5 website using the built-in file manager. So let's go ahead and take a look. Here's a Concrete 5 site that I've already set up. We're already logged in. If we want to find the file manager, we'll go up here to the top toolbar and we'll hover over the dashboard button. There you can see it gives us a really big drop down menu with lots of options. In the third column over from the left we see the files column, and the first option there is the file manager. That's where we want to be. Let's hop in there. Okay, so there's a lot of things going on here in the file manager. As you can see, there's a lot of buttons, and there's a lot of things listed there. We can see some of our image files that are already uploaded. I'm going to focus on just a couple of things, and that's just the very basics of adding a file. Here you can see the add file, and you have a text box. So if you know the location of a file on your system, you can type that in. If you don't know the location, you can just click your cursor in that box like I did, and it will give you a browse option. So the browse option just connects you to your own computer, and you can go anywhere on there and select any file that you want to upload. I want to upload some pictures about guitar making. So here's one that I like. I'm going to upload that one. Go ahead and click open. So you can see that the path is populated in that text area. We don't have to worry about how to tell the computer to find that because we just selected it using the mouse. Now if we want to upload that file, we just go over to the upload file button, hit it. There we go. You can see it's working over here. You can see it's got that little indicator. Okay, upload complete. You can see we got two tabs in the screen. We've got basic properties and we have sets. We have the ID, that's assigned by the system. We have the file name, which is assigned by the user at the time the file is created. We have the URL to the file. If we want to tell a friend where they can view just this file on the internet, we can give them that link and it'll point them to it. It tells us what type of file. It's JPEG. It tells us how big it is. That's useful to know sometimes. Now we have these three fields down here that are highlighted in blue. That's because we can edit the title field, the description field, and the tags field. So let's go ahead and edit the title and make it something a little bit more human readable. Let's call it Carving Braces. Okay, we want to save that. We'll go over here and click the pencil. You can see that the editable area it's not editable now. If we wanted to edit it again, we just click the title button and give us the text box back, and we can change it. We don't need to change it, so we'll just save it again. Description doesn't have a description right now. By default, there's no description provided for new files. I will say carving guitar braces. And that's what I want to say for description. We'll save that. And here in the tags, we can assign tags to files that we've added to make them more easily searchable later. We'll say guitar. We'd like to see this picture whenever we search for the term guitar, so we give it that tag, and whenever we search for guitar, this image will be included within the results set. Okay, so that's it for the basic properties window. You can see that we have a file preview here. It's very nice. It just gives us some confirmation that that is indeed the file that we wanted. Let's go over to the Sets tab now. Now, if we have multiple files or multiple images that we would like to associate with one another in a group, then we can name them. We can create a set, and we can add files to that set, and we can name that set. We're going to call this set Guitar. So I like that. There we go. We've just created a set. We're going to have this one file in it. Let's update that. Okay, there's our file. We can hover over it with the mouse. We get a nice big preview, and that's that. Now it's in the file manager. It's not showing anywhere on the site currently. It's just there in storage for when we want to use it later. Now let's say that we have some more photos, like 3 or 4 or 5 or 10 or 15 or 20 photos that we want to add to our site. We know that we want them all. We've prepared them all for the website, and we want to load them up on there, but we'd like to streamline the process and upload them all at once. So here we have the upload multiple button. Let's go ahead and click that. It gives us an add files window. Upload multiple files, upload queue. So that's like a line. If you want to put some files in the line to be uploaded, click on add files. And I think that popped us right back into our woodwork directory, which is where I wanted to be. There's a couple of more guitar pictures that I would like to upload, and there's one of them, and there's one of them. So let's go ahead and click the open button. Now it says, it gives us the file name, so that's some verification that we do indeed have the right files planned to upload. We've got those in the upload queue. And before this will change from pending to uploading, we have to hit start uploads. Then you can see that the remote site has connected to our computer at home and is uploading these photos via the internet. Got this nice little progress bar. It's coming right along. The speed with which your files will upload depends on how fast your computer is and how fast your internet connection is and how fast the server is that your website is located on. So now after the upload's finished, it gives us the upload complete window. Of course, the title, by default, Concrete 5 assigns the file name to the title field. Of course, you can change that later, but since we uploaded multiple files in this one upload, we probably don't want to name them all the same thing. That would be a bad idea for organization purposes. If we can do it, we'd like to have a unique file name or file title for each file. So we'll leave that as it is for now. Description, it's possible we might want the same description for multiple files, so we'll just say guitar. Add that. Go ahead and click the pencil. For tags, we definitely want to tag these as guitar, because when we search for guitar, we want these images to come up. So we'll tag them. Okay, so that's good. That's good. That's the basic properties window. Let's take a quick peek at the sets window. Yeah, we definitely want to add these images to the guitar set. Maybe we'll make another set too, called woodworking. We'll do that. Yeah. So now, any file can be a member of one set, or it can be a member of multiple sets, or it can be a member of no sets. So it's a very flexible way of organizing files. You notice that these two files will be a part of the guitar set and a part of the woodworking set. But you will also recall that the first photo that we uploaded, carving the guitar braces, is not going to be found within the woodworking set. So that's a little bit of basic set organization for you there. So let's go ahead and click the update button. We'll add those images to the guitar set and the woodworking set. It's all done. It's updated. We can see our pictures that we just uploaded right here in the file manager. There they are. Have that nice big snapshot view so that you can see them more clearly when you're browsing through here. Okay, there's one more thing about uploading files that I want to cover right now, and that is, what if you have a really big file that's too big to upload via a standard internet connection, such as a sound recording or a really large photo or some kind of a video or something like that? Well, you may find that the file manager will time out, or it'll say, oh, the size is too big, the size of this file exceeds the maximum limit. In that case, you may have to contact your system administrator and get them to upload that file via FTP to the incoming directory, and then you can add it to the file manager later. To get to the incoming directory, hit the upload multiple button. See the add incoming tab up here? Let's go ahead and click on that. We see we've got a couple of files in here, and I just want to add one of them to the file manager from the incoming directory. This particular file actually is not a big file, but just wanted to use it for illustration purposes so that you'll know that you can do this in case you do run up against size limitations. There is a way to get really large files on your website, but they do typically have to be uploaded via FTP. Okay, let's go ahead and click the import file. And there we go. It uploaded just like normal. only it came from the incoming directory on the server rather than from your computer. Okay, so let's add another set for that, and we'll call it cars. Update it. There we go. There's a car picture that we just uploaded from the incoming directory. Okay, that's about it for adding files using the file manager. There's a lot of other things that you can do with the file manager, and we'll look at those in some future tutorials. Thanks so much. I'm Robert with Jiggle Media Design.